fitness industry. And there's recently just been a piece of research carried out in the health and fitness industry that showed that after 1 year, 52% of all members of health clubs have gone. Within 3 years, there's only 18% left. It's very difficult for 30 years to work in an industry that's failing, but I persevered. For some reason, I didn't come to Help a Life. And then eventually I got frustrated, very frustrated, and working with some personal trainers, one of the people you saw Xander yesterday, I came in and we built a model. And the model is based around what Des talked about at the TAB team on Friday, the TAB team Active Will team, around the concept of daily consumption and the acronym TLC. In the UK, we haven't yet really embraced or been able to implement the city-by-city process. Really, it's community by community. That's the core of what we do. Building communities, and we do it by building a small community of people that are interested in healthy, active lifestyles. And then they go out into the community and bring more people in. But it's connecting with their own communities. And we found that to be the most effective way. We have a very powerful vision, which is all about changing people's lives by improving the healthy, active lifestyle of people in the community in many, many ways. So here's an example of a group of guys from Liverpool who went and climbed Snowdon, which is a big mountain in Wales. So it doesn't matter what the activities are, it's about the community. The second part of our model relates to when the slide comes up, to the actual process we use for daily consumption. Again, it's a very, very simple process. It starts with conversations with people that you know. They're the easy conversations to have. That then leads on to a consultation, a wellness evaluation, which then leads on to a client who you coach. You support and coach, and then we cascade into the circle of influence of our customers. And from there, we can then sponsor people. And we have a limitless number of people we can sponsor because we keep going down into different levels. The third aspect is the systemized training. We're very, very strong on the training within our organisations, our communities. It's done really belly to belly, but we've got to be flexible with that because we have people all over the UK. So some of it's done via the internet, and I travel around running success schools as well. The other thing that we've just introduced from the States is the internship program. So it's quite intense, and we like people to go through various stages so that they've got a solid foundation. The fourth aspect of our model is the location. That's the L in the TLC part. We tend to call them hubs. And we call them hubs because the hub is the center point, and then all the spikes come off that. So there's a central process, and then there's a variety of other communities that come from that central point. So that's the daily consumption model, TLC, incredibly simple. As you can see, when you're about to see, it's very effective. So here's some of our stats. New distributors in the last month, we went from 557 where we were here previously to 1,742 within the 12-month period. New supervisors, we went from 106 to 331. 19% of all distributors become supervisors. The percentage of supervisors with volume is 85%. The average volume is 2,443. The percentage of supervisors who qualify via 5K is 5,000. Sorry, what am I talking about? 5,000. 88% qualified by 5K. We retained 84% of our supervisors in 2012. Organisational volume went from 197, just under 200,000 this time last year, to 666,000. And royalties last month was 18,457. Up from the 8,921. To finish, David said, just mentioned what difference Help a Life has made in my life. When you're working in an industry which is very frustrating, like you're not valued. I've come into this business, I'm making more money now. I was making quite a bit of money before, so the money's good. The fact I've been able to take 10 trips this year, including going to Australia with Jeff, to follow the British lines, 2 weeks in the Caribbean with my family, that's all fantastic. But the real difference is, I've come into a business where we see results. And I don't just mean customer results. I'm talking about the people that are in this room. That those people, their lives have changed. And it's not just health, it's not wealth, it's what they do with their families, what they're able to do. So the sense of satisfaction that I now have in comparison to working as a consultant, where I paid the money, but I didn't get the recognition. I didn't want it from anyone else. I wanted to know that on a daily basis I was making a difference. And in that job, with the money, I still didn't feel I was making a difference. And recently, when I got pinned on my president team by Leon, I became incredibly emotional. And the reason is because suddenly it hit me that I was of value. And although I was earning money before, and I was highly recognized in my industry, I didn't feel valued. That's the difference it brought for me here.
Guys, give it up, big job!